It is now July of 2023. The frenzy of the housing market in 2021 has died down, and interest rate is almost double as the level a year ago. Why are home prices still so high? Today, we're going to dive into the different factors in the market that's driving the housing prices. I have been helping clients buy and sell real estate here in San Francisco Bay Area and Silicon Valley over the last 17 years. If you're interested in building your net worth through real estate, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so there will be new tips coming your way every week. This year, we've seen a lot of negative news in the marketplace that could potentially affect the housing market. Number one, we heard news about tech layoffs. There are 2 or 3 rounds of layoffs within Facebook, and most recently the wave of layoffs in Google have also created a lot of news headlines in the marketplace. Number 2, earlier this year in the springtime, Silicon Valley Bank was completely taken over by the Federal Reserve Bank, was shut down overnight. That created a huge panic in our marketplace. And then secondarily, First Republic Bank, which is also a major local bank here in our local area, was closed and taken over by JP Morgan Chase. So those uncertainty in our marketplace combined with tech layoff and banking failures have created a lot of doubts. People are thinking, oh my goodness, I think home prices are going to go down. This is not sustainable. But in reality, we are seeing home prices stabilize, if not increase a little bit. Number 3, mortgage interest rate remains at a high point. In June, 30-year mortgage went up to be as high as 7%. Now it's gone down by 1/4 percentage point. All those uncertainty and negative news are creating a lot of fear and anxiety when it comes to people who are buying a home. The reality is home prices hasn't gone down since the beginning of this year, since the announcement of all those negative news. Let's look at this graph right here. We are comparing median home prices in San Mateo County and Santa Clara County from Q4 of last year to most recently May of this year. We see that from Q4 of last year to Q1 of this year, median home prices in San Mateo County actually gone up a little by 0.4%. In Santa Clara County, it jumped by 12.9%. Subsequently, in the last 2 months, median home prices have steadily increased by around 4% in both San Mateo County and Santa Clara County. So what is this telling us? This tells us that even though there are a lot of negative news on the market, there are some layoffs that we know about within our tech giants, Facebook and Google, and many of the tech companies. And then even though there are banking failures within some of the local banks, home prices remain very optimistic. People are buying homes. The main reason for such a high level of interest in home buying is that low inventory. Inventory level is about 30% lower than same time last year. So not enough homes for buyers to choose from is causing the prices to increase again. That's one of the main reasons. Why aren't people selling? The main reason is, again, many property owners, they are thinking if they sell their current property with low interest rate, they will have to buy something with double the interest rate right now. So that deter a lot of sellers from selling their home. They want to hang on to their low interest rate. If they don't have to sell, they are not selling. That resulted in historically a low inventory. And then while the demand is still strong, that is creating a little bit of home appreciation. Something else that's happening right now here in California is that the number 1 and number 4 insurers, State Farm Insurance and Allstate Insurance, have decided to leave California. They are no longer underwriting property policy. If you own a property, you are buying a home, you can no longer get property coverage from State Farm and Allstate. There are other insurers, but those 2 main players are getting out of California, and that's another big event that's going on in our local market. It is too early to really quantify how that will play into the overall real estate market and how that will affect prices. but that is a significant event in our real estate market this year, so it's good to pay close attention to. Now you know what's going on in the Bay Area housing market in the summer of 2023. Watch this video over here on how I dive into the problems you could encounter buying your first home here in Silicon Valley.